Hey guys, Creator Mom. I was just meditating and I came to what I think is like a good conclusion about something. So lately it's become very more clear to me that this part of me that was conditioned to feel like it needed a man, that it wanted to, it's like a very, like it wanted to find a man to like sacrifice, my life to a man, and to give everything for him. Like I said in my past video, apparently this is a thing that's conditioned into a lot of women. And I didn't know this. I thought it was just a personal like issue that nobody else was really going through or felt. And I think there's more to this part than that, but like that's, I feel like, the best human words that I could put it in. But just this thing about, I think it just has a fear of like not being chosen, not feeling to be made special by a man, which of course is in like Disney movies and all that shit. But it's like funny because you would think like, oh, I wasn't really conditioned by Disney movies. I mean, I did watch Cinderella. I had the VHS Cinderella. But you don't realize, I guess, because you're such a sponge as a child and you just watch stuff and you're not consciously thinking about what meanings you're deriving from what you're watching. Sometimes you just like, your subconscious, you're just taking it in, and all of it's happening probably lightning speed, you know. It's all by like feelings and stuff, right? So I mean, that probably did happen too, you know. I was thinking about Disney movies now. I was thinking about like Moana. I guess they've shifted that a little bit. Like, I'm trying to think back. You know, there was Aladdin, A Whole New World. Aladdin, that was like romance, everything. Sleeping Beauty. But I don't watch a lot of kids Disney movies now. But I was thinking about Moana. I don't think there was a man in that one. Although I do think that one guy played by The Rock, he was a little bit weird. There was some like weirdish innuendo shit in there, like there is in a lot of kid movies. There's a lot of innuendos. But maybe they're trying to shift that now for the girls coming up. But I remember when I was young, and I think I remember this, I don't know, memories can be very skewed, but I feel like I remember being in front of my family members saying, I ain't cooking for a man, I don't need a man. And then I feel like I remember being told like, oh wait, you'll see, you know. It wasn't like encouraged, that line of thought, like, hey, that's right, you don't need a man, you know, you don't need anything, but you know, you certainly don't need a man. But I think I was just kind of told like, oh, you'll see. Because sometimes adults don't like when kids try to make it seem like they're going to do better than them. It's kind of like, well, who do you think you are, Missy? You'll see when you get our age. Which is not really a good attitude to have towards children. When they say things and you feel more inferior to what they're saying, well, just admit it. Be like, sure, maybe you won't meet, you know, maybe you won't need a man, and that's great. You know. Anyways, I'm getting off a little bit off topic, but what occurred to me was any part in you that feels desperate it ain't you. It ain't you. It ain't you. It's conditioning. Keep that, I think if we keep that in mind, at the forefront of our mind, and stay aware about that, when these parts show up that feel so desperate, like I need this, or I need a man, or I want this person's attention, or I want to feel special and chosen. Oh, that's conditioning. That's not me. That's not my core self. See, because my core self is one with God, one with the eternal. It's fully supplied for. It's fully fucking loved. It's fully fucking chosen all the time. It has its needs met all the time because it's one with God, the Father, fully supplied for, lacking fucking nothing. Lacking nothing. So any part that arises up and feels needy and desperate for something and afraid it's going to miss out or never get it is not you. It is the conditioning of this world that we live in. It's the conditioning of the world that we live in. It's the conditioning of the world that we live in. It's the conditioning of the world that we live in. It's not of the Father. It's not of God. Because God has supplied all our needs according to his riches and glory by Christ Jesus. So how could we lack for anything? In which we don't. We only feel like we do because of those conditioned parts, which again is not who we are. It's not really us. It's not our core self. And that's all I want to say. Have a great day.